kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the
because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he
makes a grab down the middle. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a cut! He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Monarchs are threatening on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And It's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Holden finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they'll run the draw. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back was one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Monarchs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Off play action. Fires to the right. He got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Moses. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll take it himself. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Myers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Moses. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's Myers. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Plucks it out of the air. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. He's in open space downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. He'll pull it on the read. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. To the air, it's Moses. Fires to the right. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Erickson. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got a little space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Green. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab at the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Dropping back, it's Moses. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. UMass put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Minutemen had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Dropping back, it's Moses. Makes the grab outside, it's Green. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Ivy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And his throw is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To throw, it's Moses. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Norfolk. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Trying to set the tone with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Myers. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Monarchs are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Good timing on the quick out. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throwing catch, and he's down at the 5.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They go to the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of room there. Give him a call to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick release by the QB. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Third down coming up.
Looking to pass. It's Moses. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
41, Georgia State, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Spins away. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking downfield, it's Moses. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Monarchs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the fifth kick of the night. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Down at the 3-yard line. First and goal.
He'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up third and goal.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 28 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Stanley. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw at Stanley. Working that left side now. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Might as well give it to him again.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down. So you
there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.